Hey guys, what's up? It's your tour guide here. And yeah, I got back from a nice 4-day weekend where we spent Lunar New Year with my family. And I'm just going to get something in front of you here just so you can look at it. Um, it was a nice trip. Uh, I went with, my wife and my son, and we went to my sister's place where my parents were visiting her from South Korea. And like I mentioned many times on my channel, I have a bunch of stuff that I'm not sure the exact location of everything is. Um, like all my old baseball cards and comic books, I thought they were kind of lost forever. I wasn't really banking on getting much of it back. But I did have a lot of my core baseball cards at my parents' place, which they fortunately brought back for me. So we're going to go over that, a lot of that in this video. So this is going to be I'm going to try to get through it rather quickly, but it's going to take some time. Now, my sister's place also has a lot of stuff for my parents because we had stuff in storage. They took it out, they put it in the garage, they took some of it back. So everything's jumbled and people don't know. I ask, hey, where are my comic books? They don't know where it is. So I just assume they got lost in the shuffle somewhere. But fortunately, I did find a pile of books there at my sister's place, along with baseball cards that my parents brought. And I also learned that my parents have they say binders full of like baseball card pages, and that is like, oh, okay, that's one of the things I thought would have been gone forever, but I guess it turns out my parents found it and kept it. So that's another thing I'm gonna, in a future video, I'll bring. I don't know when that'll be. That'll probably be maybe next year. But my dad said he found them, and he didn't bring them out because again, they had limited space, and the cards they brought for me took up quite a bit of space. So I'm just thankful to get the core of my baseball card collection back. But looks like I'll be getting some more binders full of paint, and those should be in good condition because they've just stayed in those, like, those uh, they just sleeves, basically card sleeves in a binder. So just like how you'd store cards normally. So anyway, that all that stuff, those are new revelations, and who knows? I think my dad mentioned that he has a couple more comics there, so we just don't know what we're going to get back. But at some point, I'll get that stuff back. But let's go over the stuff I did get. Now, one thing is, I do want to kind of let everyone know is I did, while I was in the Bay Area, we went to Berkeley, and Berkeley had a nice half price books there. So we'll go over the half price books haul at the very end, but we'll start with the stuff I got back from my parents' place. So I kind of showed it off on Instagram. I had a big pile of comics there at my sister's place. Now, I did not bring those comics back with me because I had limited space. So it's not like I could bring all that stuff back with me. So I kept most of, and most of it's not worth a lot anyway. So I just kept it there at my sister's place, and I brought back just some of the ones I wanted to bring back with me, and we'll go over those. Now, these aren't pricey books by any means. These are all probably dollar bin finds, but there's a difference between a dollar bin find and your original collection, things that you bought and at the time it came out and you kept in the collection. So these are just some of the ones I brought back with me because they're just cool books to have in the PC. And this one is, I think, one of the highlights is this nice Jim Lee cover here for Deathmate. I believe this was the first. This is a prologue issue, so this is like the first edition in this Deathmate series, which is really cool. And this is also another Deathmate here. So a lot of these had some kind of, I think this Deathmate here, just at the cover was Jim Lee, and the penciler was Barry Windsor Smith, and get this, the inker was Jim Lee. So I didn't think Jim Lee had, but he inked Barry Windsor Smith on this one, and Bob Layton wrote the story. So this was like very, this was one of the key kind of events of the 90s, this Deathmate crossover of the Image universe. Very highly anticipated, of course. That was a prologue here, and this is Deathmate. I believe this is the Archer and Armstrong and Wildcats. It's a crossover of Archer and Armstrong and Wildcats. And this one was penciled by Bernard Chang. Wow, Bernard Chang. I think he's coming to, I don't know, maybe he's not coming to, but anyway, this is early stuff by Bernard Chang. Just remember, I don't remember any of these stories. I just remember reading them and back in the day. We got this Team 7 Objective Hell. Nice Barry Windsor Smith cover there. This one is nice because it has 2 packs of Wildstorm cards. So that's something I could just probably, the book I will keep, but I also would be interested in getting the cards. Scott Williams on inks on this one. It's a Chuck Dixon story. Again, the cover is probably the most exciting part of this whole book there. This is cool. I wish it had been the #1 issue, but I guess #2 is a nice. This is an Alan Moore story. And it, of course, is just a Spawn-related book. It's a 3-part series. Alan Moore story, Bart Sears pencils. Nice sort of just mini series of the Spawn villain here, Clown and the Violator. That's just a cool book. Not that it's like worth anything, but for me, like, that's just a cool book. I had this random Wildcats #12, and I believe this is the last time Jim Lee did pencils on Wildcats. Correct me if I'm wrong. Comic Fam. Great Jim Lee art there. I mean, this is the reason we were all buying Wildcats back in the day, right? For Jim Lee art. Just amazing. Action art, everything. That is cool. I have this. Now, I had a big pile of Team Youngblood. I didn't realize I was so into Rob Liefeld. I guess I just have selective memory. This is the second printing of Youngblood #1. I don't know if this is worth more or not, but it's a second printing. And this is not Youngblood #2, which would be the first appearance of Prophet. So yeah, we have Youngblood #1. It's like there's like, I don't know, it's like a dual cover. It has this cover here and then this other cover here. I think this was the standard cover. Not sure. But anyway, that's kind of cool. And then I have the Youngblood 0, which is sort of like the preview edition. So that's just sort of a cool. These are all books from my childhood, or not childhood. I guess I was in college at this time. All books I was like kind of reading and getting as like a freshman, maybe like senior year in college, senior year of high school, freshman in college, I'm pretty sure these are all from high school though, or like high school, like first year of college or something. But that's just cool. It's nostalgic for me to get these. And just to find them randomly at my sister's place, because my sister's like, "Oh, I have comics for you," and then I had her show me on a video call what she had, and these actually weren't the books that she had. So what she showed me before were just sort of random Image books. Nothing. I think there was a Cyberforce 1 in there. That probably would have been the most valuable. Nothing I was looking for in terms of like the Marvel stuff and the DC stuff. So that still remains a mystery where that stuff is. We're kind of looking for that. I'm just hoping it pops up somewhere. But what was really nice, and I showed it off in the Instagram video as well, was among that little pile of Image books I showed off, we had this. This is my original copy of X-Men 268. And it's a really clean copy. I mean, the corners are a little, it was kind of just moved around boxes and stuff. So the corners aren't as sharp as maybe I'd like them. I mean, they're still pretty good, but the spine is really nice. I mean, got a couple spine ticks. Nothing. I think this would come back like 8.5. It's a really nice copy. And the nice thing about this is like I would actually consider getting this graded, just because it's like I have a few books that from my original collection. These are things I bought, either from a comic book shop or off the comic book stand, and a couple wall books too from that time. Hey, Namanyang. Hey, Agu. I'm just going over stuff I picked up from my parents' house. And yeah, this is one of them. This is my original copy of this. I remember getting this, reading it, and then just stowing it away. And this was really sort of the first book where I just loved this art. And this is sort of the beginning of my love affair with Jim Lee. It was probably this issue where I first kind of learned about Jim Lee. I probably did read some of his earlier stuff, but this is the one where I recall like, oh, this guy Jim Lee is really a really good comic book artist, and kind of just taking note. Okay, we want to pick up more of this. I want to see what happens in the next issue with this guy's art. I just remember, like, vividly remember thinking the art in this was amazing. So that is really nice. I mean, like, one of the first things I did when I got back into collecting was we went out and we picked up a really sort of clean copy of the newsstand edition. But you know, one thing I'll say about my original book is it's probably, yeah, it's in better condition than the newsstand I got. The spine is in better condition. Overall, it's in better condition, so it's more vibrant as well. But it's just feels better to own, like have something, you know what I mean? Like it's something in your original collection that you just kept over, you know, this is what it's closing in on 30 years since I've had this book. So that is the best part of this, you know, all the events that happened this weekend, just reconnecting with this book. That, you know, like, again, a lot of things came back with me from my parents. This comic book is probably the best thing to return with me. Well, we'll get into my half price books haul as well. You guys are just going to be like amazed again at what I found at half price books. So, all right. So this one, if you came to this channel looking for comic book content, that's kind of it right there. We're going to get to my haul a little later in the program. But from this point on, we're going to cover the cards I got. So I'm just going to show you, this is one of the boxes I got, some of the cards I have. That's just a preview. This is another. I don't know if I'll go through. These aren't terribly worth it. These are just kind of like minor stars, I think. I guess we could go through them a little, just like really quickly, because I do want to, at some point, transfer these to like a better box here. I've got this box here. This is an old box. Look how dingy this box is. I mean, that tells you how old this box has been sitting in storage and stuff. But anyway, just to kind of give you a preview of like what's in that box, you just got a lot of minor stars here, like Cal Ripken. Oh, that's a big one. That's a Derek Jeter rookie, I believe. Huh, that's a big one. And that's just sitting in there. Like Tony Gwynn. So these are all big cards now. Frank Thomas. You know what I mean? Like these were Mark McGuire. These weren't worth a lot. Lance Berkman. Yeah, see. Who's that? Lance Berkman. Bunch of Lance Berkmans in here. I think he had a couple good seasons. He's not. See, like this stuff, Dan Marino, right? That's a beautiful card right there. I'm not showing it. Hey, what's up, guys? So these are cards from my original collection. So I just took a little stack out to give you a preview of what's in this box. And we'll go over, I guess we should just start here. Let's just start here. We can, because I'm transferring these cards to the nicer box right here. So I guess I do want to move that Jeter though. That Jeter is worth a lot. So I want to move that Jeter. I'll move these two Jeters. Look what we found. Got some I think this is a Jeter rookie. Right? Look at that. That's a big card right there. Derek Jeter, Future Star Tops. I don't know if that's his rookie card, but if it's not a rookie card, it's like his second year card. It's one of the earlier ones. So those are worth a lot. Tony Gwynn's, Chipper Jones. I think there's a Chipper Jones. No, that's not a rookie. Greg Maddux. So we got some good cards in here, and we'll just. I'm kind of excited. We'll just go through this little box here and transfer them and put things in sleeves that we need to get into sleeves and whatnot. Ooh, nice, beautiful looking Barry Sanders there. That's a nice looking card. I mean, it's probably not worth a lot, but I just love that photo card from Pro Set. Nate Archibald. We got, so there's a lot of people here that were like 90 stars, like Mo Vaughn here. We got Mo Vaughn, Gabe Kapler, Travis. These guys aren't worth much. Kerry Wood, Black Diamond. That could be worth something. Some Kerry Wood cards here. That could be a Kerry Wood rookie, right? Not that Kerry Wood's one of those. Orlando Hernandez, man, these are just right. Barry Zito. So I was kind of more into cards during college and stuff. So equally into cards and equally into baseball cards. Comic books. More into baseball cards than I was into comic books. It's flipped now. So these are all available for sale or trade. I'm just going to transfer these. Know that I'm just transferring them into the box here on the side here. Let's see. We got more. Dan Marino. I love Marino. Marino is my favorite football player growing up. This Pacific card's got to be worth something. Got Paul Konerko. Antoine Walker. These got these. Ooh, Tracy McGrady. Gold Reserve. All right. I love Tracy McGrady. Antoine Walker. Tim Duncan. Gold Strike. Okay, I'm going to just assume that's worth something. As is this Gold Mine. Upper Deck. Dave Bing. Rasheed Wallace. We got some older cards here. Elmore Smith. I don't think these are worth. I know Henry Bibby was Mike Bibby's dad. Nothing here. I remember I pulled all the stars out of these couple packs here, so this shouldn't have anybody that's a big star. You're not going to see Magic Johnson or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar pop out of here for sure. Okay, so those aren't worth much. We're going to continue going. If you see a card that you think, hey, what's up, K-pop? What's up, guys? Just going through the cards I got back from my parents' place here. Paul Konerko. I don't know why I have so many Paul Konerko cards. Roger Clemens with the Yankees. That could be worth something. That's another nice card here. Got some Clemens. 95 Ultra Strike. That's got to be worth something there. We'll take all the Clemens out. Got Freddie Garcia. Wade Boggs, 94 Flair. That's a nice looking card. Mike Piazza. I'm a Piazza fan. It's got to be Hitting Machines. These are all worth something, right? That looks good. That is a reflector card, Piazza Reflector, so that's probably worth something. I think that's his rookie. We got some Dan Marino Pros. I had so many of these like Pro Set ones. I should have bought the Score because they're like the same price around. I'd be a rich man if I had bought more of the Score packs rather than the Pro Set packs. Vladimir Guerrero. We got a nice Johnny Damon silver signature card there. Got some Barry Bonds. We'll keep these Barry Bonds out. Yeah, those are nice. These are all nice Bonds cards. Oof, look at that. Pedro. Okay, that's a Pedro rookie, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. That could be a Pedro rookie. And there's some nice cards in here. Got a nice little stack here that's worth something. These are all available for sale or trade. So send me offers if you're interested in anything I'm pulling aside here. Got Jeff Bagwell. Yeah, I know. My card knowledge is not strong. I'm just pulling what I think is worth a lot. We got Glavin. These decade ones look like they're good. Dennis Eckersley. Sandy, I'm just gonna pull them because they're nice looking. I like the look of these cards, if more than anything else. Got Rin Sandberg, Nomar Garcia Parra. Here's another nice. I just love the look of this card. This Barry Sanders card. He's one of my favorite players growing up. So I'll put all these Barry Sanders. These more Dan Marinos here, and probably just a big stack of Marinos here. You know what's sad about Dan Marino? It's like he held on to the records for so long, and now it's like he's, I don't know. I hope he just continues to be remembered as one of the best, even though all these young guys are just passing him, on pace to pass him and stuff. So. All right, so we got a Brady Anderson, Carl Everett, Mo Vaughn, another Mo Vaughn, Trot Nixon. None of these guys these were rookies. None of them turned into stars, unfortunately. Maybe he had like one good season or something. Mo Vaughn, right? Is he? I don't know. Boston guys, let me know if a Mo Vaughn's worth. That's a refractor right there, so. Sean Casey. These are just all minor stars again. Nothing. Ooh, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Stephon Marbury. Mike Cameron. These are some more of the Mariners cards. Charles Barkley. That looks like a nice card there. Nomar Garcia Parra. He was definitely that's a Garcia Parra rookie there. We'll keep those out. I'm sure there was something. We got some Barry Zito, John Olerud. Man, names from the past. Steve Francis. Now, man, here's a card that should have been worth a lot had he. Allen Iverson. Look at that. Keep those out. I love Iverson. They're Gold Reserve Iverson. Jerome Bettis, the bus. That's got to be worth something. Anton Jameson. He didn't pan out. That's a nice looking Zoe card right there. Alonzo Mourning card. That's a pretty Scottie Pippen card. I'll keep that one out. Could be worth something. All right, we're almost through this stack. All right. Sorry if I'm boring you. I know this isn't normally what I do. I'm going to keep that Pippen there. Weber rookies. Are these Weber rookies? Penny Hardaway. These emotion cards. I remember this is like one of the favorite sets from this particular year. Look at that. They just beautiful photo cards on the emotion cards. We've got some Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, another Grant Hill. I'm just going to keep these to the side because those guys are very popular. Got Irving Frye, Napoleon Kaufman. These are all rookies. The guys that did not. Ooh, here's a Keith Van Horn. Net burners. Oh, I just love this card because of Sean Kemp. Big Sean Kemp. Austin Crocier. Mike Bibby. Grant Hill. See, these guys didn't really turn in. White chocolate. For you white chocolate fans. Here's one. ACC Duncan. That's a Duncan rookie right there. That is a keeper. That is worth a lot. Okay, that's a keeper right there. That's a Duncan College rookie card. So Kerry Wood. It's nice to go through these after like these guys have turned into Hall of Famers. Raul Mondesi. I'm not seeing anybody. Fred McGriff, he is going to be a Hall of Famer, so we're going to take him out. Mark Grace, Mark Mulder, Todd Hilton, Adrian Beltre will be a future Hall of Famer. Kevin Brown, yeah. Just go through Gary Sheffield, Carlos Delgado, Torrey Hunter, Jimmy Rollins. I'm thinking from this list, Torrey Hunter, Luis Gonzalez. Is this depending on how early this is in Torrey Hunter's career, that could be worth something. I guess I'll take the Torrey Hunter out. Jimmy Rollins too. I'll have to do some research on these. Let me know if anything I flip through there is worth anything. Otherwise, you're going in just the sort of minor star stack. Wow, that Duncan. So up to now, I think the big finds from this sort of stack of cards I didn't think were worth much could turn out to be worth a lot are the Duncan and the Jeter. We got Frank Thomas. Love Frank Thomas. Chipper Jones. These are all Hall of Famers here. Manny Ramirez. Who is that? Sammy Sosa. Sosa was big. Chipper Jones. That's not a rookie, but it says rookie on it. Swing Time. That's a nice looking. Ooh, that's a beautiful looking Chipper. This one. Ooh, I just love that card right there. We got some CC Sabathia. Vladimir Guerrero SP. That looks good. Mike Piazza. Got some nice Piazza cards here. Ooh. Clemens with the Yankees. Another Frank Thomas there. These are all probably worth something there since these guys are Hall of Famers now. Ricky Henderson. Who's that? Pedro Martinez with this Red Sox. Ooh, that's a rookie. Oh, these are all nice. Love. Oh, Greg Maddux. Maddux. Nice. Encore Maddux. That's a nice card right there. When he broke the consecutive game Gehrig streak there. All right, so these are nice. Yeah, so K-Pop, you hit it right on the head. We're going to get to the Griffies, all right? We're going to get to the Griffies. So we have some big hits here. I think these are going to be worth. It's a nice surprise. Let's just put it that way. Not that they're, I don't know, maybe some of them are worth a lot. These are in very nice condition, I will say. I don't know if they garner a PSA 10 because they've been sitting in this box, but sometimes, it's not like I was manhandling these cards. So I don't expect PSA 10s on any of these, but they're nice looking cards. Like, check this one out, right? These top cards. How's that corner look? How's that corner at? Yeah, wouldn't be a 10. So this one, look at this one. Nice. That is a rare ACC Duncan. It's got to be worth something. Okay. All right, so that's our little first box. This is our sort of second mini box, and I kind of know what's in these. We'll go through what's in here. We got 86 Clemens. We got a Johnny Gomes. He didn't turn into anything, so Steve McNair, who turned in Curtis Martin. There we go. Barry Bonds. That's worth it. So I'll just put it in the probably not worth much pile versus worth something pile. These are not worth much. Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, another Bonds. Robert Parrish, I think that's his second-year card, maybe his rookie. A-Rod, I was big into A-Rod, so you'll see a lot of A-Rod here. Double Trouble, I love this card. And Tylox, if you're watching, man, bam, there's a Griffey card for you. Alex Rodriguez, promo card. Here's another Zenith. There you go. You could tell I loved A-Rod when he was with Seattle. I think I have tried to get every A-Rod card. There's another example of the emotion card that the photo. Look at that one. These holographic cards. Those are nice. Okay, so these are some of the. I don't think these are worth a lot, so I'm gonna just take the McNair out for now and put that Duncan in. Man, I just forgot how to do this. It's been so long. I used to do this all the time. Get cards out of sleeves. Now it's like I've forgotten how it's done. There we go. All right. So I'm going to take this McNair rookie out and put the Duncan rookie in. Nice. All right. So the Duncan rookie is now in a sleeve. Boom. Wake Forest. I'm going to take the Johnny Gomes Bowman rookie out. And we're going to put that Jeter in here. Put the Jeter in. Okay. Where'd the Jeter go? Oh, Derek Jeter, where'd you go? He's not in here. Is he in here? Yes, there he is. There's a Jeter card we want. We got a white chocolate in there too. Let me know, is white chocolate, I keep calling him white chocolate because he is white chocolate. Is Scott Williams, is he worth anything? I see his videos on YouTube all the time, so I'm just thinking he's a fan favorite or something. No hockey, unfortunately, K-pop. I had a few hockey cards, but Seattle doesn't have a hockey. They have a hockey team now. We have the Kraken now, but Seattle did not have a hockey team outside of a amateur team. All right, so here's a big one. Bam. Emotion, Air Jordan. That's got to be worth something, right? I got to get Diamond Princess on this channel. That's got to be worth something. We got Grand Hill rookie. Flair. Nomar Garcia-Parra. Damage. I just love this because it's like a business card. It's like a business card. Damage Incorporated. There you go. Boom. Jason Kidd rookie. Man, he was so young. He was an exciting player, man. Everybody talks about exciting point guards. Jason Kidd was. All right, this is boom. You've got Kevin Garnett and Kobe Bryant rookie right here. So this is worth a lot. I know this card's worth a lot, right? That's got to be worth something. Probably $10. I don't know. They are in mint. I kept my cards in good condition, so these will. If I can afford the grading, I'll probably get some of these graded. All right, so these are all like Edgar Martinez and Mariners cards. So we got a lot of Randy Johnson. We got a lot of, there's an Alex Rodriguez, more Alex. Hideo Nomo. Boom. There you go. Channel Park. That's a Channel Park rookie right there. Channel Park rookie. K-pop. Channel Park. Spencer Haywood, John Lucas, Sandy Alex. So some of these aren't worth anything. Got Justin Morneau rookie. Is that a rookie or? Yeah, Justin Morneau rookie. Probably not worth anything, but got a bunch of Channel Park Channel cards. That's a nice one. Global Impact. Get the Korean flag there. There you go. If you ask anybody who the best Korean baseball player ever is, they will all say Channel Park. Even though what's his face with the Rangers, he's probably, in terms statistically speaking, he's probably the one with the best career. The guy at the Rangers, I'm blanking on his name right now, but the old school guys will say it's Channel because he's just sort of put Korea on the map with that. The first couple seasons with the Dodgers, man, was he lights out. Omar Vizquel, little O. We love Omar. Edgar Martinez. I love Edgar. Who doesn't love Edgar? If you don't love Edgar Martinez, there's something wrong with you. Randy Johnson. Here we go. Here are some Griffies right here. Boom. 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 Oh, that's a nice one right there. That will have to probably go into the sleeve. Boom. Oh, this is a nice one too. Love these like caricature ones. Old school. These are all King Home Run Club. I'm giving Tylox an orgasm here with all these Griffey cards. Cover Glory. This checklist, look at that. These are all Hall of Famers right there. 95 Pinnacle, right? What a great card. Look at that, hat backwards, Griffey. Got MVP cards here. And then we got some that, okay, so, Ken Griffey Jr., he ended up hitting getting 600 something home runs, right? In his career. And I mean, it's spoken about quite often that had he not had such an injury riddled career, he would have gotten 700 easy, right? But injuries, and he's one of those guys that didn't juice up. So no juice, injuries. Who knows what could have happened? It's one of those, had he stayed healthy kind of arguments. Would he have broken? He probably would have had Maze's record. The question is, would he have had Aaron's record? Who knows? I am one who would have, who knows if he had just healthy, even a healthy 3 seasons, right, in Cincinnati, where he's hitting at least 40 home runs. That's 100 right there. So do the math. All right, so these are the big ones. Okay, so we're going to put these off to the side here. I've already revealed a lot of big cards, but these are the biggest. And I'm just going to give you a little taste of what we have in this box. These are all in. Hang on here. These cards are going to fall out. All right. It's like, this is like Christmas for me right now, because this was packed. I just got them from my parents. This is the first time I'm actually seeing my cards back from my parents in a few years. So this is what we have here. Okay. And all my Griffies and stuff are going to be in here. So if you love Ken Griffey Jr., stay tuned. Okay, we're going to go through all of this. All right, so we got another little mini box here. Haha, yeah. So I know what's in this box. We have the 1989 The Rookies set. And this set is still... Oh no, don't tell me I unwrapped it. I did unwrap it. Oh well. I have the 1980 Rookies set. I have the card. All right, let's see what we have in here. That was disappointing. I thought I was going to pull out the complete set there. It's not there. All right, so we have a box of cards here. Let's go through what we have here. Just pull aside anything that's worth anything. Got a Pedro card, Randy, Mike. All right, so these are all Hall of Famer cards. We're gonna have Derek Jeter, Vlad, Andruw Jones, Frank Thomas, Edgar. That's a beautiful card. Greg. Okay, so these are all kind of just going in the Hall of Fame pile here, I guess. Then the Hall of Fame pile. We got more Chanho. Okay. More Chanho. Ken Griffey Jr. Flair. Ooh, that's nice. Gotta keep that. I keep my Griffies. Ooh, that's a nice one right there. I have a lot of Griffies. He's primarily what I collected, so keep all these Griffies to the side here. All right, that's nice. That's nice. All the Griffies here. Keep them. Love Griffey, love Griffey. All right, here's some more. Drew Bledsoe. Man, this guy could have been Tom Brady. Could have been Tom Brady. Look at that. Marina card. We're keeping that. Montana. This was a nice set here, actually. I remember this set came out. Jeff Blake, Tim Brown, Andre Reed, Kerry Collins. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Who are these guys? All right. Octavio Dotel. We got a Manny Ramirez, Fleer Genuine. Probably not worth anything. We got a Frank Thomas, Name of the Game. And a Chipper Jones, Bats Incredible. Roger Clemens. Drew Henson. Man, remember Drew Henson? He was supposed to be the next Derek Jeter or somebody. This one is Hideo. Okay, so I have this card here, but I also have sort of a good one for the Hideo as well. All right, we got some more Edgar Martinez cards. All right, those will go in my Edgar Martinez pile. More Edgar Martinez cards here. Got more Randy Johnson cards. I'm just going to spare you. They're all Randy Johnson cards. So I'm just going to spare you. I don't think there's anything major in here. Let me know if I'm going over something and you're just like, wow, that's worth a lot of money now. I don't think. I mean, they're Hall of Famer cards, and they're not. They're going to be worth more than something, but I don't think they're high dollar value cards. That's a nice looking card, man. That look at the intensity there, man. I gotta keep that card out. That's another nice looking card. These upper deck cards are that's an early Edgar card. Oh, that SP's worth something. Freddie Garcia, one of my favorite Mariners pitchers of all time. This is from that great 2001 team where they won all those games and then lost in the playoffs in the first round of the playoffs. That was disappointing, to say the least. All right, we got some rookies here. Who's that? Devi Mendez. I wonder what these guys are doing now. Right? Like, what is Ryan Christensen doing now? He was a top prospect. Kenny Kelly. Blake Williams. Ryan Vogelsong made it. Orlando Hudson. He kind of made it too. Cal Ripken got a bunch of Cal Ripken. Derek Jeter. Here we go. Some Jeters. These Jeters have got to be worth something. Maddox. That's a nice looking Maddox card right there. I think I'm going to keep that checklist. It's just a nice looking. I love these nice looking cards. That one. I remember this is like, that's a nice looking card right there. I'm going to keep that one. This is the Upper Deck Collector's Choice was such a good set back in the day. Look at that. It's a nice card. All right. Sorry if I'm boring you with all these card talks. I know you guys follow me for my comics, but couldn't resist. Look at that. Chris Carter. That's a nice card right there. Michael Irvin, Warren Moon. Kelly. Jim Kelly card. All right, so let's see here. Some of these are Cal Ripkens are worth something, so we'll keep the Cal Ripkens, put the rookies to the side here. All right. Gotten through a lot of cards here, and I've just... There we go. Got the Edgars out of the way here. Thought I had the 89 rookie set to show off to you, but I think that is somewhere yet to be found. I know I do have that 89 rookie set. I know I didn't. I believe I didn't open it, so if it's not in that box, it's somewhere. All right, here's the main event. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a pile and go through them, and you can ooh and ah. Let me know what I have. So K-pop, you have a ton of cards, right? Don't we all? At some point, we have all of us have cards, and whatever we're into, we have like comic book cards or something. All right, so these are a lot of my Griffies. Okay, you saw some Griffies here, but these are some of my, and that one. Boom. Boom. Can you tell I love Griffey? Look at that. It's just I think I have every Griffey probably, or close to it. I will not trade. I'm not going to sell this Griffey collection. He's still my favorite player of all time, and I can go into the reasons why he's better than a lot of guys that like A-Rod. So these are my tickets from the 95 ALCS championship. The farthest the Mariners have ever gotten. And, just such a memorable series. I actually have a ticket signed by Griffey in his rookie year too, which I showed off in like a previous video. But anyway, going through the list again. Boom. Platinum Power, Special Edition, Cyclone Squad, Emotion. I love that Emotion card. Look at that. Flare, Pinnacle. Ooh, Hitting Machine. That's a nice card. Oh, I love this card too. Donruss. What is this? Donruss Elite. 300 home runs in 98. This is a nice photo. I think he's either whiffing there or he's hit a home run. I don't think that's his home run swing. Postseason glory, the time he hit 5 home runs in 5 games. Wow. Profiles, nice Kirby Puckett profile on Ken Griffey Jr. I'll read that to you someday. I just want to get through these so I can go to bed. All right, here's the next Griffey pile. I remember this set. This was an entire set devoted to like Ken Griffey home runs. And I bought a bunch of packs of those. This Zenith card, that's one where he's launching one. The Zenith card here, look at this. Love that card. Boom. That's a beautiful looking card. Love that card. I have 2 because 2 is twice as nice. Just gonna keep it here so I don't have to deal with the lighting anymore. There you go. I wish Tylox were in the chat. He'd appreciate all this stuff. Boom. Some of his Reds cards. Yes, I was collecting him even when he went to the Reds. This is an Edgar Martinez special effects. That's a nice Dominators, you betcha. The Ken Griffey Senior card. It's a nice card. Sean Kemp. That's a clear card. Another clear card here, Griffey. You get a Marino score. Love that photo there. All right. There we go. Put these up here. Running out of space. I'm just going to put them. All right. Now we're getting into just random stuff. So I don't know I'm going to necessarily pull a bunch of random stuff. Okay. Let's see here. We got, you know, it's cool. I actually won this 94 Mantle set. So I got the whole set of this. And this has got to be worth a lot now. This is one of those like limited, really limited numbered sets that I would imagine with over time is just more sought after. And so we got a bunch of these. You'll see them. Got a Jason Kidd rookie, Park rookie. This is one of those Craftsman. I think this is limited to like 500. I don't know if that's worth anything though. Rookie update. This is on the silver insert cards, special edition. Nice. Got another one of these. Got this one. That's beautiful right there. All right, so those are some. Let's see what else we got here. Flair. Oh, I love this card, the Stadium Club. That's a classic one. This slideshow, I love the slideshow. It's actual slide, it's like transparent film. It's an actual like slide. I don't know if anybody uses slide machines anymore, but it's a nice boom. 8 straight home run. That's a nice silver signature card. That's probably one of my favorite cards in the collection right there. Another nice card there. Boom. Yeah, I have a lot of Griffies. Oh, here we go. We got a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We got a Grant Hill rookie. Excited. This is Chan-Ho, his Bowman. Oh, sorry, SP. This is SP rookie card. It's probably his most expensive rookie. Hideo Nomo rookie. Larry Walker rookie. That's worth a lot. That's got to be worth something. It's his rookie card. That's Barry Sanders rookie. All right. Got some rookies there. This is Shinosuke Abe, who's going to be a Japanese Hall of Famer with Giants. I picked this up at a Giants game way back in the day as a promotional card, so that's cool. It's not something you see every day. We've got a Sammy Sosa. This is when I went to the Giants Cubs game when I was living in the Bay Area. And I think Sosa hit his like, I want to say like 57th home run or something on this day. So that's a Sosa rookie card right there. Okay, what else we got here? I'm just going to go into this pile here. Oh, we got a Patrick Ewing rookie. That's nice. Off center. This is nicely centered. And A-Rod. I think this is a rookie. That's a rookie card too. So yeah, like I said, I have this whole set of Mickey Mantle. So you have the Bonds there. This is a really minty Carlton Fisk. I think that's a 74 Fisk. Look at this. Number 19,000 something out of 23,000 printed as a Jordan Dynasty. That's got to be worth something. It's a Derek Jeter. I don't know why that's in there and the rookie's not in there. Again, we have the Mantle from the Mantle set. That's a nice card right there. And we got a Piazza. Ooh, that's a nice one. Pinnacle. Zenith edition. That's a nice one. Z-Team. This is one of those subset, rare subset cards. All right, so we got some nice cards in there. It's really, really cool. I think I'm going to sell some of these, take them in, and because I'm in Seattle now, and I know these Griffies will definitely be worth a lot to local collectors here. Special effects. This is a Topps insert one. It's the Griffey insert. Hit Parade. That's a blast from the past. Classic rookie card. Gary Sheffield's in here for some reason. Look at that one. This is probably worth a lot now. The Jordan SP. Yeah. That's worth a lot, I'm sure. And you can take a look at the grade. It's this is a 9. This is at least a 9. The centering's nice, right? Let me know what you think. That's a nice card right there. Michael Jordan. I got some nice cards. I gotta admit, I'm not disappointing myself. If I don't say so myself, like this one's not. It's got the ink rub there. That's a Mike Mussina Leaf rookie. Got some A-Rod rookies here. You knew the A-Rod rookies were coming. We got a Chipper Jones, a refractor right there. This is a refractor. And an A-Rod, turn of the century. We got a Cal Ripken second year card, 83. That's a beautiful Cal Ripken card right there. That's minty fresh right there. Just let you look at it here. That's a minty fresh card. 4 sharp corners. Good centering. That's a minty fresh card right there. Let me get that graded. All right. You're going to like this card. This is minty fresh as well. Kobe Bryant rookie. Got Dan Marino. Roberto Alomar. People don't talk about him as much. They should. Roids. Palmero. Maddox. This one's off center. This would be worth something if it were an off center. Mark McGwire. This is from the update set, so it's a rookie. Look at that. Beautiful card. That's centered, I would say, right? I don't know. Let me know if you think that's centered or not. Maybe not. doesn't look so centered there. All right, we're actually we're through it now. I'll save one of the surprising, a magic, very off-centered magic card. This is a good one. Ultra Fleer Air. That's got to be worth something, right? Shaquille O'Neal, rookie, Jam City. It's got to be worth something. And Chris Webber, rookie. I just love this card because, I mean, Webber was just like the man at around this time, that the Fab Five, and just the coming in the league, being a dominant big man that he was. All right, so the last card I'm going to show is one of my personal favorites, and that is, I got it wrapped up here in this nice, I think this is, yeah, we just kept it in these, like, between these two things. This is the Hideo Nomo authentic game worn jersey. So if I take this to Japan, this will be some collector's dream, because there aren't too many like Nomo. I mean, there are a lot of Nomo cards, believe you me. He was such a hobby favorite back in that year he had with the Dodgers. There are a lot of cards of him, but I don't think there were too many game worn, like game authenticated cards. This is probably one of the few of Hideo Nomo in existence. So for me, this is just an awesome card. I mean, I would be willing to sell it to a collector, Hideo Nomo collector, and that would be it, just a Hideo Nomo collector. So you have to show me you're a Hideo Nomo fan if you want to ever have a chance to get this card. But that's about it. All right, so yeah, I mean, I gotta admit, I did not disappoint myself. So that's the empty box here. We're gonna throw this box away. I did not disappoint myself in terms of some of the cards I have for my collection, right? Look at that one. It's a beautiful card. Got a lot of good stuff in here. Again, I'm more into comics now than I am to cards. In fact, you know, like the football playoffs are happening right now. I'm not terribly invested in what's going on in football, but again, I got back from the Bay Area and everybody was watching the Niners embarrass the Cowboys this weekend. So, you know, I do like a good beating of the Cowboys. But yeah, I mean, that's the extent of like what I follow these days. And oh yeah, we're gonna get to my comic haul. All right, so for those of you patiently waited this entire time for the comics, I mentioned I went to Half Price Books in Berkeley because we had lunch twice in Berkeley while we were there. And I gotta tell you, like, Berkeley's, hasn't changed much since I was there, you know, way back when. And they have some really good, nice places to eat, and it's a nice little, you know, vibe going on in Berkeley. So we were happy to hang out there. But I did pick up some books, and I'll share with you what we picked up. We didn't spend much. We got everything pretty much for half price. So the ones like I got these two books here, and so we got this one. This is my second copy of Hawkeye, Solo Avengers, Hawkeye and Mockingbird #1. And I got this one because, again, this is a key issue because of the first appearance of some character, but also because it has a Jim Lee story in here where he did the pencils on this. So it's early Jim Lee interior work. Now, I wish I could say I picked this up for 38 cents or whatever, but they sell this one. If it's under like $1, this store has the policy where they price it to $1. So I got it for $1. Well, happy to pick that up for $1. I got this nice Superman, Burn Superman, #10 newsstand. Really clean copy here. This is a grade-worthy copy, but I, again, got this one for $1. So these two I picked up for $1. Then again, nothing crazy. Got this one for $1 as well. This is $2.25 cover, so the guy just dropped it to $1 to round it out. So pretty nice copy of 619, just a standard copy, direct edition. Still for $1. That's Jim Lee goodness there. Okay, so again, we spent what was this? $1, $2, $3 right there, $3, and then we picked this one up for half a cover. Now, as you know, a while back I picked up this. I think this is the copy. Yeah, I picked up this copy of first print Gwen Stacy, nice clean copy. I picked it up for half a cover. Okay. I picked it up for half a cover at Half Price Books. And now I did a video on it and a bunch of people oohed and awed. Guess what we found in Berkeley? We found another copy for half a cover. So in a span of 2-3 weeks, I found 2 copies. Okay. I'm not right. 2 copies here. This is the second copy I picked up, the one we picked up in Berkeley. And it's not as nice as the original I picked up because it's got this area here, it's bumpy. It's just, I don't know if it's a crease or what, just a little bumpy. I guess there's spine stresses or something. And then you got spine stresses along here as well. So I put this grade in the 8, around the 8.0 range. Everything else, the corners and everything, the color is actually nicer on this one than this one. This one also has its issues. It's got some edge dimples here, but the spine is really nice on this copy. Actually, no, I'm seeing spine ticks here too. So this is probably an 8 as well. Maybe this copy is nicer. But anyway, picked up 2. I mean, how often do you run into this book? Is it that common? Run into 2 copies in a span of a few weeks, both for $2. These are first prints. Okay. Beautiful. I love this book. So I love this book, but I am in need of money heading into Emerald City Comic Con. So I have sent out some offers to some interested buyers, and we'll see what pans out. And I'll give them the option, whatever copy they want. They're both nice copies. I put them in the 8.0, 8.5 range. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Thanks, K-pop, for sticking around. Glad you like this book. I love this book. That's my haul for my parents' place. So we got a bunch of cards. We got some original comics from my original collection that I picked up when I was young, as well as a bunch of baseball cards from when I was young too. Stuff like this, right? Stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I will probably be hitting up some local card shops, sports card shops here, with just a stack of cards or a box of cards that I'm willing to sell. And we'll see how that conversation goes. Hopefully I can sell a bunch of these cards and have that money available for Emerald City Comic Con. Hopefully we can do that. So I'll let you know how that goes. Or maybe I'll take a video of the wheeling and dealings. Look at that. It's a beautiful card right there. 24 karat gems. I got to look up these in a price guide. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.